We have Shehbaz, Katherine, and Jay, part of the leadership team at Strella. Jay and Katherine are the co-founders, and Shehbaz is the Vice President of Post-Harvest Technology. And how's Strella a solution for our retailers?
Yeah, retail is very critical to the whole supply chain. Obviously, retail is how us as consumers interact with produce. And we could do a great job growing, throughout the whole year. But if we don't get the retail side right as well, then it doesn't go anywhere. So retailers are getting product at the end of the shelf life already. And so they're under the most stress. Retailers also get credit for things that go right and things that go wrong. So it's a really important place to focus. 92% of consumers pick the grocery store based upon the quality of produce, which Katherine mentioned earlier. And so it's really critical to the whole business. Our goal is to grow the category of produce, and you do that through quality. So we have an automated quality management platform that can go from the grower side all the way up to the store shelf. And that guarantees that the quality is better on the shelf with data. So if you think about, a grower, and he can tell you every single thing about every tree that he grew, we're bringing that level of depth and information and technology all the way down the supply chain, but in an automated way. So you've kind of got the grower whispering in your ear 10 months after your apple's grown, hey, sell this one first, so that the quality is maintained. And so that's what we're bringing to retail, is automating that depth of knowledge that exists in the field and making better decisions. And so that's what we're really focused on. And last part, that's important to everyone. It's important to consumers because we want healthier food. It's important to growers too, because if that apple isn't of the highest quality, now that grower's harmed, even after he's handed off a good product. So the retail part is absolutely critical in closing the loop.
I totally agree with Jay. The grower spends an inordinate amount of time, money, resources, and ultimately blood, sweat, and tears to get that perfect piece of produce to the retailer. But sometimes the retailer just doesn't have the information necessary to make the right decision. If you look at the way that retailers currently manage quality, they're pulling like a small clamshell or a couple of pieces of fruit off of every truck, trying to make a decision about what the quality looks like. You've got people making subjective decisions in the store about what to throw away versus what to keep on the store shelf. And oftentimes those decisions are related more to what's in the back of the store. How much do we need to rotate more than the quality itself? And so what we're doing is we're connecting the supply chain with data. So using our sensor technology that predicts the shelf life of produce to bring that level of resolution to the retailer.
Yeah, and just to be clear, our view, and we believe this as strongly as possible, everyone in the supply chain is doing absolutely the best they possibly can with the volume they're managing and the resources they have. I think, we can maybe kick to Shehbaz, someone who's got a PhD in post-harvest technology, been in the industry 20 years, to expect someone in a store across thousands of stores across the US to have that level of knowledge and manage that correctly is really unfair and not going to happen. And so that's why we need to automate and bring data to those places so that we can actually enable the right decision.
I look at our automated quality management system sort of an outsourcing of the quality management system of the entire supply chain, where we know what's happening and it's very seamless to the retailer. As Katherine mentioned, only a few pieces, clamshells, are quality checked on arrival. And we cannot expect that level of detail. And that is something that we will be doing and providing. So, the entire supply chain is taken care of.